In the budget tier, you're trying to avoid two traps: boards that look cheap now but block upgrades later, and boards that cost more because they bundle features you won't use. So you're choosing between three types of boards. First are the just get it running boards. These are usually A520 boards. They're meant to be simple, and they can run a Ryzen 5 3600 at stock without drama. The trade-off is that A520 is a cut-down platform. You're not picking it for flexibility, you're picking it because it's straightforward. If your goal is a simple build without caring about upgrading later, A520 can still be a reasonable lane. My pick here is the ASRock A520M-HDV. It's the kind of board you choose when you want the basics to work and you don't want to pay for extras. The downside is also obvious. It's not built to feel expandable. And if your case is Mini-ITX and you're trying to stay as low cost as possible, there's a version of the same basic but works idea, ASRock A520M-ITX AC. This is the board you pick when the goal is simply getting into an ITX case without paying premium ITX pricing. Second type are the older, still fine boards using the B450 chipset. Ryzen 5 3600 doesn't demand extreme power delivery, so older B450 boards can still run it comfortably for normal use. The reason people still look at B450 is simple. The layouts are familiar, and you often get practical stuff like 4 RAM slots on budget boards. A solid example is MSI B450M PRO-VDH MAX. It's a straightforward micro ATX board with 4 memory slots and a simple feature set that matches what a Ryzen 5 3600 build needs for basic gaming and everyday use. But here's the honest warning: B450 only makes sense when it's priced like a true budget board. If it's sitting close to B550 pricing, B550 usually wins because it's simply the newer platform with fewer long-term compromises. Next, the third type is the smart budget boards. This is where B550 boards are the main option. You're not buying B550 to get more FPS out of the Ryzen 5 3600, you're buying it so the build stays flexible, especially for storage, and doesn't feel outdated the moment you add modern parts. AMD positions B550 as the AM4 mainstream chipset with PCIe 4.0 readiness, which is exactly the kind of platform baseline you want if you plan to keep the PC around. The simplest budget B550 board that keeps showing up for a reason is ASRock B550M-HDV. It's a no-nonsense board that gives you a B550 foundation without charging you for cosmetic extras. Now, if you're the type of builder who already knows you'll add drives later, there's a budget alternative that's often easier to live with: Gigabyte B550M DS3H. Gigabyte calls out dual M2 connectors in this model, which is exactly what helps a budget build feel less boxed in over time. And if your case is full-size and you want the physical space of ATX, cleaner cable routing, more room around headers, less cramped building, the budget ATX option that actually makes sense is MSI B550-A PRO. It's the kind of board you choose when you want a full-size layout without paying extra for Wi-Fi. So after comparing the budget options the way you'd actually build a PC, the budget pick that makes the most sense for most Ryzen 5 3600 users is ASRock B550M-HDV, because it's the cheapest path that still keeps you on a modern-feeling B550 foundation.